Hello, first grade biologists. Remember, biologists are scientists that study living things. So for the past couple of weeks, we have been talking about living and non-living things, an aquarium, terrarium, and producers and consumers. Now remember, doesn't matter if it's an aquarium or terrarium, you are still making an ecosystem that will have plants and animals depending on each other for survival. Today, you get to make your own terrarium. So you will need a plastic container like this. It's got a lid. It can be bigger, it can be smaller, but get some good space in there. Have a lid with holes to let air in, because remember, living things need air to survive. And all you need to do is you're going to go outside, maybe get a shovel or a tool. You'll probably need your parents' help. Dig a little up. Make sure you get soil. Make sure you get the grass in there and put it in there. Spritz it with water and see what happens. You can also, if you got some seeds, sprinkle some seeds in there. And every so often you'll go and you will spray it. In a moment, you will see what mine looks like after I've literally dug a little soil and grass and put it in there. What's interesting is, and you might find this too, living things, maybe ladybugs or flies or so, will go in here because they want to be a part of this ecosystem. And this ecosystem may hold things that it needs to survive, like maybe some water droplets, maybe some other bugs for it to eat, or maybe some plants it likes to eat. So today you are going to build a terrarium. A terrarium is a sealed container of land. It is not an aquarium with water. It is a sealed container that will be an ecosystem of land. Hi, my first grade biologists. I just wanted to give you 2 examples of ways you can make your own terrarium. So I've got my sealed container for my terrarium right here. Remember, it has holes in it for air because living things need air. I've got a trusty shovel, and I'm just out here at our playground where there's producers and consumers everywhere, as well as soil. So I'm just going to dig a little notch out of the grass. This up. All right, I've got this. Some soil has come down, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in at the bottom here. And then I'll take my producers, those roots are still in the soil, get it in there. Oh, this is clay soil. Do y'all remember clay soil? The smallest particle. That's what we have here at our school and most areas around here. Okay. If I were to go back inside, I'm going to spritz it with a spray bottle. Get it nice and moist, not soaking wet. Close this up. Stick it out in the sun and watch what happens. Let's see if an ecosystem grows inside your terrarium. Okay, we're back. The second way you can make your own terrarium is, I've got my little container. For my terrarium, I've got holes because living things need air. I just put soil from around the school. If your parents have potting soil or garden soil, that would work too. So fill it about halfway with soil and grab seeds. I just have ryegrass seeds. If you can find chia seeds, grass seeds, flower seeds, really anything, just see how it grows in a terrarium, it will work. So what I have is the ryegrass seeds. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to sprinkle them all around. You don't want to put it in one spot. And I'm going to press them down just a hair because they like a little bit of soil on top of them. Great. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is living things need water. So for the first way of getting water, I'm going to be a little bit more heavy-handed with it. So I took off the little sprayer and I'm just going to very gently, do you see how gently that is? Try to get the soil moist a little quicker. I mean, I am being very gentle. You're going to want to be gentle. Then I can put the spray bottle back on, and this is how you're going to want to keep your soil and seeds wet in the terrarium, because what's going to happen is it's wet right now and moist, and the sun's going to reflect in it, and it's going to cause what's called condensation. And so there's going to be water droplets all around, and that is good for it. That way the water can't evaporate. That lid keeps it from drying out quickly by keeping the water from evaporating. So I'm just giving them a spray. As if it's precipitating on the soil. Remember, a terrarium is like a little ecosystem of land. So land has soil, it's got seeds, and it needs precipitation. Now it needs sun. There we go. And that's another way to do a terrarium. I'm going to go put it out in the sun. Keep an eye on it. I would love to see updates on yours for Seesaw. Take a picture, take a video of your terrarium and what you did. And I would love to see updates as your seeds grow, as your grass keeps growing and your terrarium becomes its own full ecosystem. Please take pictures and send it to us. We would love that. Bye, guys.